amma mun dawo da ita mun sabon da mun dawo da ita
da wanda nake tambaya ke kana kusa ma kira ka wannan duhu da gabansa da na hannun damansa duka da hannun damansa yawa
In what appears to be a surprise visit by the Bauchi State Council of the Nigeria Union of Journalists (NUJ) to some of its members that have been bedridden for a long period of time. The delegation, which comprised chairperson of the Nigerian Association of Women Journalists, NUJ Black Absa, as well as some other officials of the NUJ, was led by chairman of the union, Comrade Umar Saidu. The aim was to show love and support of the union to its members.
Well, at the level of the State Council of the NUJ, we decided to look at the condition of some of our members, especially those who have a very serious sickness. Some even they have a permanent one, and those who, the families of the deceased of our members. So we decided to just support them and visit them, at least to show them concern that the members of the NUJ and the union are very much in touch with them, despite the condition they are. So it's just a visit to sympathize with them and at least to support them with the little we have.
Malaya ya hidimomi ya ɗawainiya ya jiki kuma da sauki mun gode wa Allah.
These journalists have contributed in no small measures to the development of information dissemination in Bauchi State for a long period of time. Hence, the need to identify with them, especially now that they are going through this critical health condition.
Well, in the first batch, we have identified about 7 members, including those who lost the families that lost their husband, who happens to be members of this union. We have Ali Garba of the Correspondent Chapel. We have Hussein Adamu Wunti from Bauchi Radio Corporation, who died some months ago. We decided to support their families, at least considering that their hardship, while others we just decided to support them considering their condition. They are in need of this kind of support because they are still undertaking medication from various hospitals.
Alhamdulillah, yanzu kam. Sai wa alaikum salam. Lafiya ya yau. Lafiya ya kwana biyu. Ya bayan sa ya jiki kuma. Ai mun gode Allah. Bibi. Kula.
Yau kuma ka san suna. Bi ne ai ka samu.
Alhamdulillah daga ina. Ba su ka dole. To lafiya. Na gode. Ana lafiya kai. Ka san ziyara ba lafiya. Ai to ai ta kuma ziyara ba tai. Alhamdulillah. Yana yake ya gama. Ana zuwa sindo. Kene matsalan fara an samu guda ɗaya ne.
It is obvious that this little gesture to these members of the Nigerian Union of Journalists Bauchi made their day, as the expression on their faces is a clear testimony. Comrade Umar Saidu, however, says this is different from the occasional visit which is usually done during the Press Week celebration.
Well, initially, the union used to pay such visits to include it as part of the activities of the council. But this time around, we decided that after the week, we said we are going to visit them because it's not something that should be occasionally, like during the press week. We intend to make this visit a continuous exercise by God bless. This is the first batch, as I earlier said. We are going to consider the second batch for our members. We are going to identify them and see if there are some members that need such support, and definitely we are going to visit them again. So this is the first batch of the visitation.
On whether the union has any plans for taking responsibilities of those sick members whose illness requires a huge financial intervention, Umar Saidu has this to say.
Yes, honestly, we intend to do that, especially by identifying those who are in need of this kind of medical consideration. We intend to liaise with their committees. We have a health committee set up by the council. We also have the welfare committee set up by the council. We intend to liaise with them to see, first to identify such kind of members, and if they need any assistance or support, maybe from the government or from any ministry, then we will definitely refer them and we will support them, we will pursue it, and definitely by God's grace we are going to achieve what we intend to do.
The visit was also paid to the families of late Hussein Adamu of the Bauchi Radio Corporation, BRC, and late Ali Garba of the Correspondents Chapel of the Nigeria Union of Journalists, who worked with the New Telegraph. It is indeed a thing of joy to put smiles on the faces of these persons. Kudos to the leadership of the Nigeria Union of Journalists under Comrade Umar Saidu.